Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the electrifying world of EFED Broadcast Channel. Before we dive into the heart-pounding action, let's set the stage with a brief disclaimer. The following content is an EFED Broadcast Channel event created within the WWE 2K universe. All characters, storylines, and events are fictional and exist solely for entertainment purposes. Any resemblance to real-life individuals, living or deceased, is purely coincidental. Viewer discretion is advised. This show may contain intense simulated combat, dramatic rivalries, and over-the-top personas. It's all in good fun, but please remember that these are digital avatars, so grab your imaginary popcorn, suspend your disbelief, and let's get ready to rumble. Now, let the virtual battles commence.
I like your take on boobies. And I like boobies.
Gun, higher.
I am the higher.
Don't
Test
higher.
gun. I am the higher gun.
Don't
Test me.
I am the
I am the higher gun who bout to set it off. Watch me leap from the top with the coup de grace. It's scary hours for you and all of y'all. How you want a submission to pinfall? I am the higher gun who bout to set it off. Watch me leap from the top with the coup de grace. It's scary hours for you and all of y'all.
And welcome to the TurnBuckle podcast with your host, the Higher Gun. First, like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment, leave a question. And we go from there. So, I want to say we got a new IC champion, but we know Gunther won. Gunther has been champion for 620 days now. Now, what we got going on with Gunther is not only is he's the longest IC champion in history. Now, he's the longest IC champion ever. Like even if you combine reigns, he's still the longest now. Pause. Like he's still the best. Like we can't even say he's not the best IC champion. Period. Now. Like that can't even be talked about because he is. Like he's combined. Like Jericho has won that belt 9 times. Right? And he's not even top 5 for combined reigns we got right now. Like the Miz, I think when I seen that list, it was like the Miz is 3, and he's won 8. Like Gunther one reign is bigger than any reign combined now. He's the best IC champion. Period. You know, people might say Hunky Tonk Man, people might say Mr. Perfect, people might say The Miz or Jericho. But to me, it's Gunther. 620 days, one reign combined, and that's better than any combined reign for IC champion now. 620. But last night when and Raw was pretty good. Like I would say Raw was like a good 7.5, maybe 8, maybe I have to go to an 8. Raw was pretty good last night, but I knew the fix was in the first match when Cody and Drew had their match and Jimmy showed up. Once Jimmy showed up, I don't care about Solo, like, cause he was there too, and he's the reason why Cody lost. But once Jimmy was there, it lets you know what was gonna happen, and how they kept giving the goose eggs out. You know, when they showed footage, or even when Gunther said that Jay can't win anything on his own. Like they was shadowing what was gonna happen. Because even Jimmy said it last night. Jimmy said it last night that you ain't no never win anything without me. Or I'm never gonna let you win anything without me. And Jimmy has been doing that. Like 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 this is the better reason for Jimmy to say what he said than the first reason he got. Like he didn't want Jay to be like Roman, which was horseshit we got. All right, which was complete bullshit when he said that. The reason he gave last night is the true reason. Jimmy does not want Jay to win anything without him, without his help, without him being the partner. And that's the true reason why Jimmy did what he did twice now. Twice. No, well, no, not even twice. 3 times now. 3 times. All right. But the reason he gave don't mean shit now, because Jay has already won tag team titles a couple times without him. He won it with Cody, and he won it with He's won them tag team titles with somebody else without him. All right. So he's done it before. Now, so Jimmy's reason is flawed. Now, whether Jimmy want to say it's because of he was injured when this happened, okay, whatever. Well, it's still flawed because when he went over with Cody, he wasn't hurt. He was just on SmackDown. So, but I knew then. Once I seen Jimmy that, because they didn't even tell you. So for me, I look at dirt sheet stuff. I got an app for it and everything. So I read stuff, and they told you there was some SmackDown people backstage. They didn't leave names, but once I seen Jimmy there, I knew what was gonna happen. Like the same thing that happened with Cody and Drew, which they had a good match. And when I seen that match, when I seen that match, getting promoted to Monday, the first thing I said, "Ooh, they got to be careful with that." And me saying that, I didn't think Cody was gonna lose or take an L. But I know why he took it out. But like my first response to that was, "Ooh, they got to be careful with that. That match is not going to finish." Or Drew's not going to beat Cody clean. All right, and if anything, the match won't finish. I didn't see Cody beating Drew, and I didn't see Drew beating Cody, but it happened. But Drew beat Cody because of a goose egg. Drew beat Cody because it was shadowing what would happen again if Cody fought Roman Monday. Like I know Drew's not Roman, but it shows you it can happen again. Like it shows you what happened last year at Mania can happen again. Because it happened. Cody lost to Drew because of interference from the bloodline. Right? Cody lost because the bloodline interference. Just like he lost at Mania because of that. And they wanted to show Cody that he can lose again. Cody hasn't lost since Mania last year. But they wanted to show you that he can lose again. They wanted to show you that no matter how good, how better he is from last year, and how ready he is, and all that good talk, he can still lose if there was enough interference. And for sure, he lost. And now you can say that Drew McIntyre is full of shit. And now you can say that Drew McIntyre is a hypocrite. Because he is. And he can dress it up all he wants to. But he's a hypocrite. Because his whole heel turn, and the reason why he's doing what he's doing is because of what the bloodline did to him. Right? Like his whole reason for getting involved in Jay's stuff is because of the bloodline. But for sure, he took advantage of it last night, didn't he? Just to say that he pinned Cody? Just to say that he was the first person to pin Cody since WrestleMania? Right? Because that's what happened. So Drew is full of shit right now. He's a hypocrite. Which and listen, I don't care that he won, how he won. I don't care. I'm the wrong guy to bitch about. Oh, he can't win clean. He can't win without help. I can give a life full of shits about that. That shit don't matter to me. So, but back to the Jimmy and Jay thing. If Jay doesn't do anything else, he needs to beat the crap out of his brother. And I love my brother. Okay? That's my best friend. Okay? Alright? And I do anything for him. But if we was in wrestling together and he cost me 2 matches for the world title, and first of all, there wouldn't be the second chance. Or not even a second chance. It wouldn't have been a second opportunity for him to do it. But let's say it was, right? And he cost me the IC title. Oh well, let's not say the IC title. Let's say he cost me the United States title. So we all know how I feel about that title. Alright, in EFBC and in real life, that's my favorite title. Alright, that title means more than anything to me. Alright, let's say my brother cost me that title. Alright, and I was about to win it. Listen, the match don't have to wait to Mania. Like, it can happen that Friday. It can happen Wednesday on NXT. And all I care. Alright, I'm getting my payback. And my brother won't ever do that again to me then. Alright? Like Jay needs to respond. Like, he needs to respond. And now, when Cameron went off the air, Cody came out and Jay took care of business. Hell, even though CM Punk came out, which I thought I seen him. Before they announced it or showed video of it, I thought I seen him backstage. And I don't know why he was there, because on camera he maybe because they had some UFC people there last night, which that was gonna happen. The UFC stuff, the crossover stuff was gonna happen because now WWE can't say no to it. Triple H and Nick Khan can't say, nah, that's okay. They they literally can't say no to it now. Like, their bosses are the people that run UFC. So it's gonna happen. Like, it's literally gonna happen. So, but CM Punk was there. He was there, and they said he's gonna be out 6 to 8 months. That's what they said, 6 to 8 months. So, um, but back to the Jimmy and back to the Drew thing. So, not even Drew, the Cody thing. So then they showed Cody backstage, right? And Seth showed up. And Seth didn't say anything to him. He just, yeah. It doesn't matter how good you are. And it doesn't matter what you say about you. You gotta take the belt from Roman. Roman's not alone. Roman has the bloodline. Roman has help. Roman has The Rock now. You need my help. Now, Cody can say this. Cody can say, I had help last year. Sammy and Kevin Owens had my back last year, and I still lost. So, but Seth is a different. I mean, not different, but as a person, you know. We're gonna get. So saying that, we're gonna get New Day versus Imperium next week in the street fight. We're gonna get Sammy versus Shinsuke again next week. Because Sammy need a win, and I think Sammy's gonna win this time. He should win this time, because anything after the Chamber, Sammy gotta win. Like anything after the Chamber now, Sammy has to win. Like it's many a time. And if you're gonna put him in the title picture, he needs to be ready. So anything after the Chamber, Sammy has to win. You have to build Sammy. Alright. So but going back to that, so another thing. So even though I say that I knew the finish with Jay and Gunther, there's one thing I didn't know. Jay was supposed to win last night. Up until 6:30 afternoon, Jay was supposed to win last night. Now, I don't know what that would have meant for Gunther. Now, I will say this. Maybe Jay was supposed to win when Gunther was supposed to fight Brock. Maybe that was the goal to get the belt off of Gunther. Maybe that was it. Alright, because like I said, last night Jay was supposed to win last night. From what I'm hearing, Jay was supposed to win last night. Jay was supposed to win the IC title last night. And then they changed it last minute. Now, I don't know what that would have meant for Gunther at Mania. But like I said, up until 6:30 in the afternoon last night, Jay was supposed to win. And now, whether Jay would have kept it, how long he would have kept it for, he was supposed to win last night. And maybe Gunther gets the title back in his rematch. And that would have been cool. I would have liked that. I would have enjoyed it. So now, what do you do now for Gunther? Because now I'm hearing that they're doing Chad Gable and Gunther again in live shows. All right, that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that. So do you do that again? Now listen, I know there's some Chad Gable fans out there. Okay, I get it. But Chad Gable wasn't over as much as Jay was. All right. Do you do Andrade versus Gunther? Because he hasn't had a match yet, but he's doing these promos. Which let me say this. His promos have gotten better. Well, his English has gotten better. Okay? He even mentioned his wife last night. As being a wrestler. He didn't mention her by name, but he mentioned it as, you know, this is my destiny. My father, I am. What did he say? Like he's a third generation wrestler. His father was a wrestler. You know, he said his wife is a wrestler. You know, so maybe they go that route. Maybe they go Andrade versus Gunther. Maybe they go that route. And you know, but saying that about that, it just puts him back in the same picture he was before he left. Which I understand. You can't just put him in the main event. There's levels to this. So him winning the IC title from Gunther, and him being the first loss he takes on the main roster means something. So maybe they go that route. But he's not over though. Like. To me, somebody being Gunther would have to be someone who's ready and who's already over. And Jay was over, regardless of it. Regardless, and let me be clear here, all right? The Usos have always been a hype man to me, a hype man. Okay, and for people who don't know what that is, they've always been the guys that hype up Roman, hype up the main guy like John Cena, right, or Cody. They've always been that to me. Even like without the face paint or with the face paint, they've always been that to me. Now I will say. No. Even with the penitentiary gimmick, they've always been that to me. Have they grown on me some? Yes. Do I see Jay different from Jimmy? Yeah, I do. Hell, the new game coming out sees Jimmy different. Jimmy's a 90. Jay's not Jimmy. Jay's a 90. Jimmy's a 83, I think, and Solo's a 86. So even the game sees Jay is better than his brothers. So but Jay should have won last night, and that's not like he should have won last night. Because anybody else in this picture don't sell more merch than Jay. Alright? It's not over as Jay. And that stuff matter. So, like I understand you got people who are Chad Gable fans. Right? And I'm an Andrade fan. Regardless of who he's married to or how people feel about him. I'm a fan. But Jay is over than all of them. Jay should have won last night. Alright? Jay should have won. Now, I'm not saying Jay should hold the belt as long as Gunther has. No. Hell, I'm not saying that at all. But I am saying Jay should have won last night. Once you put Braun Breaker on SmackDown, don't even matter no more. And even if Braun Breaker was on Raw, alright, I still would have said it should have went to Jay. Cause you can't, and then I seen something yesterday or the day before that showed that Dragunov should be the one to be Gunther. And I don't think no one know if you don't watch if you don't watch NXT, you don't know who Dragunov is. Like, you have to be mad over to beat Gunther on the main roster. And Jay fits in, regardless if you want to call him a hype man, or you don't like his haircut, or his tape line. Don't matter. He's still over. The hype man should have won last night. He should have. So, like it ain't no doubt about that situation. He should have won last night. So, saying that, the Cody thing. So Cody and Seth are going to Australia, which I'm gonna get into that too. Australia. And they're gonna go on Waller's show, right? And I'm guessing what's gonna happen is Cody's gonna accept Jason Waller's. I don't know. Cody's gonna accept Seth's offer. Now, I hope Seth don't turn on Cody. I hope that doesn't happen. I hope that doesn't happen. You know? So, the Australia situation. What's gonna happen? The E has so many people from Australia. Like between NXT and the main roster, they have 2 people. They have so many people from Australia. Alright? They used to have more. Alright? But only 3 of them are gonna do something on that pay-per-view. And two of them are gonna be how to say that? 3 of them are gonna be on the show. Alright? Unless they change something. But 3 of them are gonna be on the show. Alright? And only 2 of them are gonna wrestle. Alright? Because Jason Waller is just gonna do his show. Alright? And then you got Nia, who was born there. Okay? And you got Rhea, who was born there. And that's it. Bronson Reed's not gonna be on the show unless they do something different. And anybody else that's from there, it's not going to be on the show, unless they do something off air for them, so people can see them, so the fans can see them, or they add some stuff to the card, and they haven't. Triple H style is not like that. Like, he doesn't add a lot of stuff to pay-per-view because he likes his cards to be short, like five matches, maybe 4, like 5 matches. Alright, and the reason we're not getting an extra match because Seth hurt. Because we would have got an extra match. Like, the heavyweight title would have been defended, maybe. Yeah, I mean, the heavyweight title would have been defended. Roman's not gonna be that. Like, which is whatever on that. So, but you know, to have all these Australians, to have all these Aussies over there, I mean, like in your company, and you're not gonna showcase all of them, it's crazy to me. You know, it's crazy to me. Like, I think there's like 6 of them. I think it's like 6 or 7 of them. It was more than that before. They had like 10. They had like 12 of them. Like. So I think that's just beyond crazy that you're only gonna showcase 3 of them on TV. Because, like I said, they're probably gonna show some off TV, which is cool. Okay, You should got him there. But the Rivalries situation, I keep hearing the reason he's not going because his wife is pregnant. Alright, and she can give birth anytime, man. Which okay, if that's the reason, I understand. I understand why he's not gonna be able to be on the show. But if that's not the reason, he should be on the show. Um. So yeah, like that. But Drew. I already talked about Drew. I tell you how I feel about that. But and he hasn't signed an extension. Like he hasn't. Like the reason what they did is they added more dates to his contract for him being injured and stuff. Alright, so they just added more stuff to his contract. So he's gonna be here longer than after Mania. Like his contract. So that's why he's gonna be on certain shows in May because of the fact that he got a contract extension. No, I mean no, not a contract extension. They added more days to his contract, which they should do if they want to use him more. If they can't come out with a deal for him. This is why Kevin Owens works hurt, so they can't do that to him. Which they probably still can because he when he got banged up last year, he had to take time off, so he did. Alright, so they probably still can add some days of his time anyway. But this is why certain wrestlers were hurt, so that can't happen to them. Tony Khan tried to do that to Andrade at one point, and they did, they did, and then that's why Andrade wasn't with WWE sooner because of the fact that Tony Khan added more time to his contract. So the end of the Drew. So I'm in the episode with that. Make sure y'all watch wrestling. Make sure y'all watch EFBC. We should have some more stuff coming up pretty soon. Make sure you guys stay safe out there. Okay. Make sure y'all watch EFBC, New Breed. I am the Hired Gun. Love y'all. God bless. And I'm out.